Moon sent me. Weird. Opal, I don't care what anybody's saying about me. It don't stop. It never stops. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all.
I feel sick.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I got to get my son some medicine. He's feeling bad.
Oh.
1 moment. I'm sorry. And now Neil's saying that he feels like he's getting sick too. He's aching and hurting. So y'all please say a prayer for us. I think we're coming down with something. Me and Neil both. I woke up this morning, my throat was on fire. So I'm really I've been a mama for 20 years. I know how to take care of my kid. Thank you, Carolina Moon. Goodness gracious. Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, I think that's what's wrong with me too. Stay humble. Me and Neely. So I told you guys not, but I'm just asking for prayer. I probably shouldn't have said anything because they're using it now, but all right. And I guess reality is probably going to bed. Yeah, in case reality is here, there's the link. I do need to get some more vitamins. I got some already. Y'all gotta remember I got the prenatals and all that stuff too. So I apologize for the delay, for all the chaos. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning now. This is wild. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to get better at this. It's just too much. It's just way too much. Probably gonna be doing a little more day streams too. I hope you guys understand. I know for some of y'all that may mean that you can't make it, and that makes me sad. So I don't know. We'll see. All right. Thank you guys. Please click that thumbs up. It's free if you like the channel. Please hype. And yes, so here we go.
Threats, lies, or misinformation is not helpful. I don't think that it does any good to help find Sebastian, and I would ask that people take a step back and consider that not everything you may hear is accurate or healthy. All I can say is that I feel like he is out there, and that is my main hope, that him being out there means that he's alive and that he can come home when we find him.
And our whole interview there with Sebastian's mom is over on our free WSMV4 News app. The FBI now offering a $50,000 reward for any information that could lead to finding Sebastian. Lydia and Tracy, over to you.
All right, Hunter, thank you.
You're not just moving, you're moving in the right direction.
How am I going to play soccer in Connecticut?
When life changes lead to tax changes, don't navigate it alone. Get expert.
Damn it. Hold on, y'all. I got the wrong thing. Shoot. Give me a second. I apologize. Shoot. All right. Give me a second. That was just the That was just the news condensed version. Hold on. I feel stupid. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. Gee. Probably not hard to find. Am I crazy? Is something wrong with me? So let's just talk about Sebastian and how you're feeling. Well, I can tell you how I'm feeling tonight. I'm incredibly frustrated that it's 2 years since the child went missing. I'm frustrated that uh, Sebastian's case was treated like a runaway case the whole time. When there was never any, they had no more. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to. I didn't want to use anybody's because they use content. They commentate over it. Thank you, Opal. Let me see. Opal sent it. Hold on. No, I mean, I've always. I'll tell you exactly how I feel about it. I'm frustrated because it's always been a pain in my thigh that law enforcement just went along with Sebastian ran away when there was no evidence to support that at all. You know, if there was evidence to support Sebastian. Okay, Opal, what'd you send me, honey? You wait a minute, what? Didn't Opal just say she sent it? That wasn't the video, and don't come in. That was not the video. That was a part of it. It was a 5-minute part of the video. Why even come in here and do that? Get out of here. Y'all get out of my chat. Oh my god. Y'all, I gotta turn on members only. This is crazy. Wow. Yeah, Opal, it's not, I don't have it. You didn't send it. I just looked. Yeah, Holly, that's the one that I just checked, and it's just a part of it. Like the way I do it, just don't watch it. They're still here, Stony. It's late. It's 1:00 in the morning. If you don't like what I'm doing, then just don't watch. That's all you have to do. I'm telling you, I'm going to prove every one of you wrong too. You're not going to do this to me. If I have to go members only every night, I will. Let me see. Give me just a second, guys. It's like they want to push you over the edge. Oh my goodness. All I wanted to do was come talk about Sebastian. That's it. I don't even know who you are. Can one of you guys check this account? You're not even, no, I already know who you are. You're not, I recognize you. Never mind. That's a troll. Jesus. All right, let me put it on members only. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna just come under members only from now on. Yeah, that's it. I was just trying to find the full version. That's what I'm gonna do. How about this? Because I don't even want this attached. I sent you an email, Britt. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna come back under members only. Okay, I love y'all. I'm gonna do a members only stream. You can still watch, but you have to be a member to talk to chat in my chat. That I can make it. I really appreciate you. You guys are true support. If you don't like my coverage of true crime, then don't watch it. Just don't watch it. But you don't have to sit there and act like me doing true crime is destroying the world. If you don't like it, don't watch. But just because you don't like me covering cases doesn't mean that I'm going to quit. Y'all want to see me do bad. You want to see me fail, and I'm not going to. I'm sick and talk while y'all like me or you don't want me here doesn't mean other people don't. You don't have a right to choose who comes here and who doesn't. And quite honestly, I'm not going to be doing this I'm not going to keep giving y'all any type of anything. Freaking crazy. Hold on a second. Let me just and it's not easy for me either because I have to like reset this stuff. And it just let me see. So I got it set up, Team Sebastian. Like all you got to do is hop over there. Get started. I'll see. Welcome to Club Mabel. If you were gifted, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Open. Are y'all ready to try to do this? We can try to do this. All right, let's go. Let me see. I got it. Here we go. All right. Shoot. Sorry, can you guys hear me? I don't even know. I feel like I'm talking to myself. All right, just scroll down. We're going to go through this interview and then we're going to do part 2 tomorrow. So we'll do the interview tonight, part 2 tomorrow. All right. We got it. Okay, thank you, everybody. Here we go. Let me see.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Let me know.
Thank you for coming to talk with me today to help bring Sebastian back to the forefront of people's minds.
Y'all can see it.
It's now two years.
Can you guys hear it?
Since
Put a 5 by 5
Sebastian's
if you can hear it.
What feels different about this anniversary than the first?
Well, first, I don't particularly consider it more of an anniversary because in my mind, an anniversary is something worth celebrating, and this is anything but that. Truthfully, every day hurts the same. I mean, it doesn't get any better. I know that there are many people out there that are still helping to share his flyer and whatnot. We continue to ask people to do that. We continue to ask people to just stay aware, keep aware of your surroundings, that type of thing. But as far as different, it's the same. It's the same pain. It's the same absence.
How has time changed the way that you cope with this loss for you?
Like I said, it doesn't really get easier for me, but I do have a lot of family, a lot of friends that are, I don't know how to, supportive seems like not the accurate description, but that are with us through this, that care about Sebastian as well. And, unfortunately, we do still have to get up and we do still have to go day by day. But every day is praying, is hoping, is searching, is asking anyone that we meet, to share his flyer, to know about him, and hopefully find Sebastian.
Describe what it's like to live with so much uncertainty, trying to figure out where he is, if he's okay.
Awful. It's horrible, honestly. I don't have a way of knowing if he is okay, of knowing if Sebastian is safe, of if he's being cared for, and where he is. And it's something that I don't think that I will ever be okay or be used to until we get answers, until we find him, because that, the best way I can describe it is a gaping hole in my heart and in my home and in my family.
In your mama's heart, do you see him coming home? He's okay, he's alive, he's returning?
I do. And that honestly keeps me going every day. The thought of knowing that my son is out there somewhere and that none of us are going to stop searching until we find him and bring him home. But the thing that really and truly keeps me going every day is knowing that one day we are going to find Sebastian and we're going to bring him home one way or another.
What's your level of hope right now?
truthfully, it's hard to keep hopeful when it's been so long without answers. But like I said, I won't let that hope go. I refuse to let that hope go. And I refuse to stop believing that he is out there and that he is going to come home. And smile. I mean, he's just got a big grin, and he's got a goofy sense of humor, swinging the hammer, or even so far as building a deck with his stepdad, and being just so proud of himself for those little accomplishments and making something. Typical teenager, though. I mean, he had his days where he was just grumpy and leave me alone and being in his room, but for the most part, he wanted to be a social butterfly. Sometimes he'd struggle making friends with like personal space and things like that. But overall, he is just usually a very happy young man, and he loves animals. Cats, particularly, are his favorite animal in the world. Green is his favorite color, and he loved getting out and doing things with us, going bowling and going out. We used to go hiking a lot, and we'd hike to like when we lived in California, there were waterfalls and whatnot that we used to go hiking to, and he would get so excited at the end. Just we'd make little videos showing how far we'd come and whatnot. But just a good kid overall.
What do you miss most about not having him around?
Oh God, everything. I miss his smile. I miss telling him to get up in the morning for school and him going, "Mom." I miss him making his little jokes. I miss watching him run around with the dogs. I miss all of it, the good, the bad. I miss everything about my son.
What would you say to him if he were to walk through that door?
I would tell him that we love you. I would tell him that we miss you so very much. I would tell him to stay strong. I would tell him to hang in there, and that if he ever had the opportunity to reach out and get a safe adult, and call 911 if you have to, that we're looking, and we're never going to stop looking, and that he's okay, and that everyone at home loves you, Sebastian, and everyone wants you to come home, and we're here.
How long will you keep searching?
Until my last breath. I'll never stop. I'll never stop searching for him.
I feel like as a parent, a lot of times we have these other, intuitions, just different thoughts and feelings about what's going on. Do you have anything in your innermost thoughts that you think happened to him?
Truthfully, I think that there are different options based off of what we know and what we don't know. More particularly, what we don't know is what makes it more difficult to do that. But all I can say is that I feel like he is out there, and that is my main hope, that him being out there means that he's alive and that he can come home when we find him.
I want to talk a little bit about the latest with the investigation. So have there been any tips at all that have given you hope over this last year?
There's been several times where I've gotten my hopes up, but to please call it in, and call it into legitimate law enforcement, the TBI find, the sheriff's office, but don't wait, because I know that some people, they would wait, and you can't follow up on something that you don't know you need to follow up on. So that's my ask of anyone and everyone is call it in, but right away.
Here we are 2 years later and still nothing. So as his mom, how does that make you feel?
Broken. I don't, no one should be living this life, no one. And I know that there are other moms that are going through this with so many missing children, and since Sebastian's gone missing, I've become aware of so many of them, and it made me realize how much people just overlook these kinds of situations. You know, you see Sebastian or any of the missing kids, and it's only a fleeting thought. And going through going through my son missing has really opened my eyes and really made me aware of how oblivious we can be. And so it's really made me try to get more people out there to do more than just glance at the flyer, but to actually take 10 seconds to actually look and to actually pay attention, and just to, I don't know, like when you're out and you're walking, just take, unfortunately, the updates that we
Now we know the FBI is
word,
they know something.
and a grandson and a nephew and a cousin, and he deserves to be home. So if there's any reason that someone wouldn't allow that to happen,
If Sebastian was taken,
he version of happiness and success in life, whatever. And one of the biggest things is he would say, "Mom, I don't want this," without question. I don't think it'll ever be enough until we bring him home. I don't think that there are enough people that know about him, and my goal is to increase that awareness as much as possible. I mean, like I said before, I know that law enforcement is working so hard on anything, anyone that's willing. I don't think that it does any good to help find Sebastian, and I would ask that people take a step back and consider that not everything you may hear is accurate or healthy. And I've even seen thing and says it to another person, and then by the deserves better than none.
watching this story, and they'll see some of this streaming online with this interview. What do you want to leave them with? What do you want to say to them?
Sebastian matters. Sebastian is the most important thing about Sebastian's case, and that I don't want Sebastian to get lost in news stories, because every day other things are coming out, and I know that it may not be everyone's top priority, but it's mine. It's Sebastian's family, and I would ask and pray that he not be forgotten, and that everyone even just if you once a month share his flyer, just to help me help us keep his name and his face out there, because it's so easy to let it go to the back of your mind because you're going on about your lives, and I understand that life goes on, but
To also,
I am doing some of the ugliness that hurts a lot.
So we're going to get a close-up shot of that